welcome to my Moment of Your Matter. My name is Rick. December 15, 2022, and this is your review of Avatar 2. My review. Before I get that started, let me say what's up to my people at Rumble. I was gonna do a 9 o'clock show, but I decided, let's go a little bit earlier. Let's do an 8 o'clock because this can't wait. I gotta go ahead and do this review. So everybody in Rumble, hi, how you doing? Hey Albie, I see you over there. So review of Avatar 2. Is it worth seeing? Is it worth the price? It's a 3 hour and 10-minute movie. It took 20 minutes of previews. The movie came out starting at 4 o'clock, and I timed the movie until the end, and it came out to 3 hours and 26 minutes. Actually, 3 hours and 27 minutes. And that's including the previews. I didn't get to stay at the end for the credits all the way to the end. Like, no, I'm not doing that. What did I think about the movie? My opinion is it's a beautiful movie. It's very beautiful, especially in 3D. Wow. It's definitely going to win Best Picture for the award season. Like maybe Best CGI, Best Picture. It's going to win awards for sure. There's only one part of the movie I did not like, and I'll get to that in a moment. There's a part that I did not like. Actually, there's several parts, or several things that I didn't like about the movie. First, I'll start off with what I liked. The picture, the view, the 3D, because I saw it in real 3D. Oh, it's so pretty, the movie. Oh, to begin with, actually, before I start getting into the movie, I need to talk about the previews. One of the previews that I can't wait for it to come out, and that's Super Mario Brothers. Holy moly! I saw it in 3D. They showed the preview in 3D. I'm going to see that movie in 3D. It looks amazing in 3D. This is going to be a big time movie. I'm telling you, it's going to break box office numbers. It's just going to, you'll see. I have a big time feeling it's going to break records. And especially in 3D. Wow. I just saw that preview and I was amazed by it. I was like, I cannot wait till April. I can't. But let's go back to, I just wanted to say that for the previews, because that was one of the previews. Avatar 2, The Way of Water. It's a long movie, but I feel like it was like they crammed a lot into this movie. There's a lot of questions that still needs answering. My pet peeve of it is there was this one boy. The boy, if you go see the movie, you see the boy with the dreadlocks, right? He's just showing too much skin. You're constantly seeing his ass, like not showing his full ass, but the side of it, and it's just showing way too much skin. Like, kind of uncomfortable watching it in this movie. I just felt like they should have picked a different attire to cover a little bit more. I just feel like it was just a little bit too much skin for the human boy. And if you do see the movie, that's the only one, the only pet peeve I have, that the boy was showing way too much skin. And this is a Disney movie, and with pedophilia going on, and all this craziness with these, like, I feel like they should have dressed that boy up a little bit differently than what they dressed him up. Um, he's not Tarzan. He looked like a little midget, a little man. He was just a little man, boy, literally a boy. I don't know what age he's supposed to be in the movie, but I tell you right now, I felt uncomfortable, and it was just showing way too much skin. Um, for my comfort, I was like, wait a minute, why is this boy showing so much of his side ass and showing his ass throughout the whole movie? And it just got uncomfortable. I even told my partner, I was like, don't you think they're showing a little bit too much skin of this boy? He's like, yeah, they're showing way too much of this boy. And I didn't understand why Disney had, or James Cameron, who directed the movie, had, like, couldn't change his attire differently. He didn't have to be showing so much side ass and too much skin. Not cool, not comfortable with that part. And that's throughout the whole movie. That's throughout the whole movie. It's like, I don't know. People are gonna talk about that. Another one part. It was in the beginning. Kind of forgot what was the scene. She's like, she says, like, the avatar says something to a human. It's like something about ass. They said something, and it was like something that I didn't feel comfortable with them saying. I was like, wow, that was just like not, that was out of left field. I just don't remember I'll see it again. I'm gonna watch the movie again, and I'll break it down a little bit better next time I see it. Um, the other part I dislike is, you might hate me for this. There's going to be a part 3. There's going to be a part 3 to this movie. Um, Disney is too greedy. They're greedy. They couldn't end this movie and just say that's it, no more. That's it with Avatar, and just put it in the shelf. Nope. And it's just because of one scene in the movie at the end. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to spoil. Well, fuck it. Should I just spoil it? I don't know. There's people here in the chat. If you want to chat, let me know who's here. I'm just there's gonna be a continuation to this movie. I'm not gonna wait another. I don't know if I could wait another 13 years for a part 3 of Avatar. That's just ridiculous. Like that. See, they should have just ended this movie. But Disney is so fucking greedy. That's the thing that really bothered me at the end, and I was actually frustrated when I came out of the movies. It's like, why? Why are you continuing to be greedy and trying to milk Avatar for all the money that you could get out of it? And that's Disney doing that. It just didn't make any sense. Like, if you guys do watch it, when they, one of the bad guy, they save the general. I guess I forgot his name. I didn't really care. But the boy with the side ass. Well, the side ass. Supposedly that's his father, but not the Avatar, but that's part of his father's. Okay, the avatar is made from the general. They made an avatar from him, and he was in the movie, and they uploaded his memories, his all his history into the avatar from a chip that they put in to him, and they kind of like uploaded all this information. And he had a kid before he left Pandora. Actually, not. He didn't leave Pandora. He died, but he had the sexy time with someone, and got someone pregnant, and he like she gave birth to him, but he couldn't leave. They couldn't transport the baby to Earth because you can't do it because he'll end up dying while he's being transported. So he had to stay in Pandora. So the kid grew up there, and was pretty much a regular with the locals, with the other the avatars, whatever. So my pet peeve is like he went, like there was a fight scene, and solely pretty much choked him out underwater, and he was drowning. He was like already like done. So he was like in the bottom of the ocean, and he was pretty much like drowning. He was drowning. The boy comes, and he was looking for Soli and the family and so forth. Um, but then he ran into his avatar father, like supposedly father, but it's not his father because he even denounced him. Like he didn't like he he was like, "I'm not your father. I'm just an avatar that was programmed and uploaded with his information and his thoughts and memories. But I'm not your father. I did not conceive you. I didn't, do the dirty, pretty much." So the little boy, like, oh, I don't know if it was a boy or a little man or what he is, because I don't know if he's supposed to be. I was just uncomfortable with him in the movie. Um, he saves his father his avatar father, whatever, at the end, and he pulls him out. Instead of letting him drown, he pulls him out, and then he takes him to a rock, like on the ocean, and pretty much dragged him out of the water and let him live, like show compassion and let him live. And at the end, he was like, you want to come with me, son, and this and that, and then he made this like sound, and he left. He just jumped in the water and swam away. I go, why did you do that? Like, he should have let his ass drown, and there wouldn't be a part three. Now there's gonna be a part three because he got with one of those flying beasts, I guess, one of those flying from like part one. He ended up getting one of those, and he flew off. He flew away with him. Like he's Disney. A lot of people are gonna complain about that scene, and why are they continuing this movie? And if they're gonna continue this movie, why didn't they take it a different route? Why that scene that you're saving him from drowning, and then it just didn't make any sense. I was like, to me, that was the only part that did not make any sense. And yeah, because of that scene, only because of that scene, there's going to be a part three. Just did not make any sense. I just don't understand why Disney, why are you being so greedy? You could have just ended the series and said, look, this is it, just finish off the movie. And no, there's going to be a part three. There's going to be probably more people coming because the general is still alive. He's going to fly back to the area where he came from, recuperate, send for more reinforcements. The water people, the water avatars are going to, I guess, team up with the forest avatars and maybe do an all-out battle for Pandora or something. You know, they. I don't get it. I don't. That part I did not get. The movie is beautiful. The movie is beautiful. The sea life, the way they the animation, like not animation, but the way they put the fish and all that, 'cause that's all CGI. Wow, wow, very, very, very nice. But it's just I would have done it a little differently at the end. Um, it's like it was such a good movie throughout the whole movie. Like it went pretty quick. It was 3 hours and 10 minutes, and it went pretty fast. The first 2 hours went because I was so into the movie. I wasn't tired. I wasn't like falling asleep or anything like that. I was actually really entertained by the movie, and like that one part, man, I got mad. I got mad in the theater. I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not waiting another 13 years." Oh man, I even told the usher. I was like, "No, no, no, no! I'm not waiting another 13 years for this fucking another part." He's like, "Another part?" I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a part three." He's like, "What?" He's like, "We waited since 2009." Yep. And now you're gonna wait until like 2030 to see maybe 2030. Maybe it's gonna be 2032. That's 10 years from now. So 32, 33, 2033, 34. Who's gonna wait that long for a fucking movie? Especially this movie that they're just milking it. They're milking it. I mean, the graphics is so much better than part one, and part one was really beautiful. And this one, it really did its justice with the graphics and the like. I just feel like it was kind of rushed in the beginning, and once they got to the water area, like the water scenes and stuff, I think that one they prolonged it, and um then the ending was I think it was kind of rushed a little bit too. Um, I felt like there was just it wasn't a big battle scene like how part one was. It wasn't even that big of a battle scene. It was just a couple of boats and then one big boat, and that's it. And a couple of flying what you call those helicopter things, and that was just it. That wasn't much of a battle. I mean, the ending was very like it wasn't. I think they did it on purpose because they want to do a big battle maybe for part three, and then include all and then have this scene maybe with the father and the son. You know, the father avatar and the son, the human son. Maybe there's going to be some kind of like conflict in part three or something that maybe the son, you know, turns on the avatars of the those indigenous whatever you want to call. I forgot the name of them. How you call them? Maybe they just maybe he'll just turn on them or something because like the whole movie is just I don't know. That kid was there was something about him that's just bought it just the side ass I guess you know because it was a kid he was a kid like he's definitely like I don't know in the movie how old he was supposed to be because he was not over 18 and fighting these things he was like he was kind of like he was young he could have been no more than like 14, 15 years old maybe in the movie and that's where I draw the discomfort because all you're seeing is ass. It's like sad ass of this kid, and I'm like, this is uncomfortable, and it's throughout the whole movie. So I don't know if they're gonna like that's gonna be a talking point of this movie, but that's where I drew my discomfort and displeasure of the movie. All in all, the movie's a good movie. Great picture, great 3D. My favorite part of the whole thing was the sea life and the water and the colors and the graphics and how it looked so beautiful. It looked so real, but it's so fake. But it looks so real, and that's what makes this movie special. Is because of their graphics team. Other than that, I did not care to be seeing a little boy's ass. I did not care for it. So that's pretty much my review. I'm not doing a long show. I'm actually tired, and I'm gonna be getting off of here in about half an hour. If no, actually, probably shorter than that. I'll probably just cut the show because I'm tired. I want to relax. I'm gonna be doing a show tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be doing an early show around 9 a.m. I will be coming back here and maybe be talking a little bit more about the Avatar too. But I will be doing a show with Doc Illusions tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Hopefully, we'll keep it. We'll keep the show going, and we'll have a show that early in the morning. He wants to do a show with me, so we're going to be broadcasting on his channel and also my channels. So I'll include Rumble, I'll include YouTube, and we're gonna do his channel on Odyssey, Mr. Doc Illusions, for tomorrow. I think it'll be a special show. He'll be doing majority of the talking. I'll just be putting my 2 cents and getting some feedback and giving what I feel and just giving him basically my energy. But I'm just I'm just disappointed because fuck, man, I waited 13 years for Avatar 2, and to come to find out there's going to be a continuation of a part 3. Like, how long is it going to take to get part 3? Like, I don't think people are going to be so pissed off and so mad that they got to wait another 10 years for an Avatar movie. That's just dumb. That's just really dumb, and it's not fair for those who are going to watch the movie and anticipating that, you know, I wasn't even going in there even thinking there was going to be a part 3, because of the time frame and how long it took to make part 2. But now we got to wait another, who knows, 10 years, maybe minimum 10 years for Avatar 3. Yeah, but if it's worth it is worth watching. I spent, it was like 30. It was only like $15 a ticket for the 3D. The real 3D. I paid, it was $15 a ticket. Me and my partner, we went, and we got a popcorn and 2 drinks, and that came out to like $22. So all in all, we paid like 50 something dollars to go watch this movie with popcorn and 2 drinks. And yes, theaters are still expensive. No matter what, they're still expensive. Just disappointed, and the side ass of a kid, that they're portraying a kid in the movie throughout the whole movie, and all you were seeing is just his ass. And then the part where he saved his Avatar father at the end for no fucking reason. For no reason, he saved him. It just, that part just did not make any sense to me. And I know a lot of people are gonna have crazy reviews about this movie. Is it worth going to watch? Yes, it is. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie, especially in 3D. Watch it in 3D. It's a very nice, very, like, beautiful, clean. Like, the avatars, the like the faces, like, it's cleaner, it's clear. You could see everything perfect. Like it was really nice. I really got into it. I just got disappointed at the end. I was like, "Oh no, there's gonna be a part three." That's what I said in the theater. I was like, "Fuck, man!" I was so mad. Not really mad, but kind of like disappointed because like I gotta wait a whole fucking 10 years again to see a part three, and it's like at least part one, we knew there was gonna be a part two. This one, I just feel like they're just milking it now. They're trying to milk the movie to make more billions of dollars. That's all they're doing it for. It's for the money. It's not even for the movie anymore. It's for the money. And Disney is getting greedy because they've been having like a shitty year when it comes to their movies and box office numbers. Is Avatar gonna break records? This one, it's a good picture. It's gonna make a billion dollars. Is it gonna make 2 billion? Mm, I know a lot of people are gonna be disappointed, and they're gonna hear the reviews of like it might turn people away. It might turn people to not watch it. Wait for it to come out streaming for people to watch it because it'll be on Disney Plus. Just give it a few months and it'll be on Disney Plus. Um, they're really pushing for the holidays. For Christmas and stuff for people to go, families to go watch the movie. I think it's gonna do good this weekend. It's gonna make a good amount of money, but like me, I'm so against like the pedophiles, and I'm so against like these kids being explored sexually on picture and on movies that I just felt really uncomfortable. I did. I just I know I'll watch the movie again and it's gonna confirm my feelings about the movie. It's just they could have dressed him a different way. He didn't need to show so much skin. He really did not need to show so much skin. I mean, if you're portraying this as a kid, then Disney has really fucking bad problems going on. Whoever's like there's someone sick at Disney that is just needs to be fucking put away in jail because that was disgusting. That shouldn't have like this boy should have been dressed up a little bit more. You have fucking avatars that were dressed up more than this little boy was. Come on, man. This boy is not the Jungle Book. He's not the little boy from the Jungle Book. Shit, the Jungle Book little boy had more clothes on. At least he was covering the side of his butt. You know what I mean? It just does not like something's wrong in that part. Something's wrong with that movie with that. I have a problem with that. Other than that, beautiful picture, beautiful movie. They needed there. I feel like it was kind of like they took 13 years to come up with this movie, and I felt like it was so incomplete. I feel like it was incomplete. Like I feel like with the movie's name and the title that it's gonna bring and the picture the way it looks, that's gonna bring in the money. I'm like, yeah, but the story needs to be cleaned up a little bit better and put some more clothes on the kid. You know what I mean? He's a human that they could have had clothes made for him. Like everybody else was clothed, and this boy was in his and I don't know what you call it. It was just I call it uncomfortable because I would not like wear anything like that, and it's so revealing. Like, no, you gotta, you can watch it and judge it for yourself, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Just not good, not good with the little boy. and seeing too much of his ass. Like it was just side ass, side ass, side ass. That's all you were saying throughout the whole thing. It's like, and they make it that you have to see it, and it's like it's just uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable, shit. But yeah, I'll be on for a little bit more, a couple of more minutes, and I'll wrap up the show. This is just a review of Avatar 2 and the Super Mario Brothers, because that preview for Super Mario Brothers 3D, I'm not gonna let it go. I know Super Mario Brothers is gonna kill Avatar 2 in the box office. It's gonna kill Avatar 1. It's gonna destroy whoever's number one at the box office. I know I had that information yesterday because I did a show yesterday, so it was on my show yesterday. Is gonna destroy records. It's gonna destroy the record books. Super Mario Brothers. Mark my words right now. December 15th, 2022. Rick predicts Super Mario Brothers, the movie, will be a record-setting box office movie. Guaranteed. Box off, like big money. It's going to be $3 billion maybe for profits on like Super Mario Brothers. There's a big possibility they could break the records. They're gonna break all the records. Especially the way I saw it in 3D. I was like, first I saw the preview just in digital, and I saw the previews in the theater, and I was like, I was so excited for it. Now that I saw it in 3D, I am so ecstatic, and I'm so excited to want to see that movie. Like, man, I'm definitely gonna get a before opening day to watch it. I'm definitely gonna do that, and I will be giving out my review also for that movie when it does come out on April 7th. Man, I wish that movie would have came out in January. I know they put it for April because of the weather, and so for the Northeast, because during that January, February, March, we get crazy snowfalls. Actually, talking about snowfall, next week here in Connecticut, we're expecting a big winter storm, which is going to drop at least 12 to maybe 20 inches of snow in some portions here in Connecticut. My area is forecasted to get about 10 to about a foot of snow. 10 inches to about 14 inches of snow. It's changing hourly. I've been checking on my phone, checking for next week's storm, which is going to be on the 22nd and the 23rd. I keep going back and checking to see what's going to happen. And again, 5 inches for Thursday, the 22nd, and 8 inches for Friday, the 23rd. So we're looking at a 13 to 14 inches, maybe 15 inches of snow before Christmas. And I kind of wish for snow for Christmas. So let us know. And I'll bring up that let me go to tropical tidbits and let me bring out the forecast. Let me show you guys before I sign off, because this is my only show for today and for this evening. I will be back definitely tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. to do a special show with Doc Illusion. So you're more than welcome to come back tomorrow morning and watch. So let me go ahead and show you guys real quick of the storm system. The nor'easter that's coming up here now, it's not really going to do anything for me. Some areas might get a good amount of snow, but nothing really for my side. All right, here we go. So this is the storm system that's coming up. This is a nor'easter that's coming up. It's not a full-fledged nor'easter. I mean, it is a nor'easter, but it has an attached low to it because this is a low is breaking off here and it's developing a low. And this low is supposed to travel upwards, like northeast. But as you can see, and I'll move this up, it just hugs the coast. So it stays around Jersey and it comes up north of like mid Jersey, and that's just gonna bring rain to my area. Backside of it is gonna bring some snow, but majority of us here it's just gonna get rained on. Um, More in the western side, like in New York, Vermont, western side of Massachusetts, Maine is going to get a lot of snow. Well, a good amount of snow. But not crazy how they were talking in the news. Oh, a big nor'easter is coming to the northeast. Oh, everybody go crazy. I feel like that's a distraction. They're trying to distract us, and it's not working for me. And I know when they do that, they're just practicing for the next storm because the next storm is gonna dump a hell of an amount of snow. And for my area, and not only for my area, but New York also is gonna get a lot of snow, like New York City. They might get a foot of snow in New York City. So between Thursday and Friday, yeah, between Thursday and Friday, um, we're looking at a foot, a foot to maybe a foot and a half of snow. That's a lot of snow with the drifts because it's gonna be like snowing heavily at certain parts throughout the day. I mean, we'll move it up forward so we can see the system. This is the nor'easter that's gonna be moving up the coast. And then here on the 18th, there's going to be a system that's going to develop right up here. That's going to come up from the ocean here, and it's going to trail this way. You'll see in a moment. And actually, it doesn't even show it that way here. It shows two. Look at this low pressure down here in Florida. That's just ridiculous. Down south, that's like a tropical system that's going down south. And here's the low pressure, and they're not even showing it as the 22nd. They're showing it as the 23rd, and this is a nor'easter. It's like a double nor'easter coming. There's one here, one low pressure that's coming up. It's going to come up this way, and there's another one that's going to come right behind it and dump more snow. So here's the nor'easter that's coming up, and this is the low pressure here that got transferred to this one. Now it's another low pressure down by the Carolinas that's going to be moving up also on the 23rd. Look at that. Look at that. This is going to dump a lot of snow. Look at that, a 963 millibars. Wow, this is going to be a monster nor'easter. You know what? I think we're going to get maybe more than a foot of snow. More. This is cold. This is not warm. This is warm through here, like on this side, but over here, oh boy, we're looking at big time snowfall for the storm. And this is also going to impact New York City. So anybody who's traveling for Christmas, for the holidays that are going to be flying in, I highly suggest that you fly in at least Thursday, the latest Thursday, and maybe Friday. You may be able to get away with it, but as far as like Friday in the afternoon, that low pressure transfers over. As you can see, here's the low pressure here, right off the coast of, this is Jersey, so it's like South Jersey. And Delaware's right here, and Maryland's right here, and Virginia's right here. So it's parallel to like Delaware and Jersey, South Jersey. And this low pressure is going to give way to another low pressure that's going to develop behind it. So this is a double nor'easter. This is a double nor'easter that's coming up the coast. And here's the low pressure that develops down in the Carolinas between South Carolina and North Carolina. And this is going to shoot up right up this way, up to the northeast. And look at the snowfall already falling. You know, mind you, it starts snowing here in the northeast, like Jersey, here's New York, here's Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, some parts of Massachusetts. It's already starting to snow on that Friday. But if you move it up a little bit more on that Friday afternoon, look at that snowfall. Woo! And look at Saturday. Oh, Saturday is going to be crazy. The forecast has it wrong. They're saying Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Saturday morning. My app here on my phone is saying, but I think this is going to be a longer duration for Saturday. And look at that, 963. Look at all this dark blue. Woo! And talk about white. Who said they wanted snow for Christmas? I did. I said I wanted snow for Christmas. That's my request for Mother Nature. I was like, you know, I asked Mother Nature for snow because I love snow for Christmas. It's like, it's my gift to me from the universe that I want a white Christmas. And I've been getting it when I request for it. And this one is no different. I requested for snow. And you could go back and watch the show. I requested this from like October, November. Like, I've been requesting for snow for Christmas. And we're definitely going to get snow right before Christmas, the night before Christmas, Christmas Eve. We're looking at heavy snowfall here in the Northeast, and it's going to pull up on the coast on the 24th, and it's going to make its way out by Christmas Day. Christmas Day, here we go, clear day, but it's going to be a lot of difficulties getting around Christmas Day because of the snow. If we want to have a good Christmas, you're going to have to put your back into it because you're going to have to clean up a lot of snow that's going to be dumping here in the Northeast. So yeah, I'm definitely will be prepared for it. I'm actually going to do like the groceries and stuff on the 20th. I'm going to get what I need to get. Like, I'm going to do a Christmas dinner here at my home. I'm not going anywhere. Look at the storm. Like, who the fuck is going to go out Thursday, Friday next week? Like, not me. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to stay here. And for Christmas, I'll just put something in the oven. You know, I don't know what I'm going to make. I don't know if I'm going to go for the pork shoulder or if I'm going to go for, my partner doesn't really like ham. So it's like he doesn't want ham for Christmas. And I kind of understand them because I would just eat it for a sandwich. Or I would just go to honey baked ham and just get a small ham. And that way we don't have to make it. But maybe we'll go with the pork shoulder. I'm going to ask him and see if he wants to do that. Because we could do like like potato salad or macaroni salad or something, you know, or salad. I love salad, so probably do that and just keep it simple. But I don't think we're going anywhere for the holidays. We're not visiting anybody or going to anybody's houses, especially after a snowstorm that is going to be dumping a foot of snow on top of us. Yeah, no. Trust me, you do not want to be out on the streets when the snow is coming down. Just smoking my joint. I'm going to end the show in 8 minutes, so I'm going to chug on this for a bit. If you have any questions about Avatar, you're more than welcome to ask or leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you. Um, the movie's it's a nice movie. It is good, but too much little boy's ass, side ass. It's just constantly throughout the whole movie. It's just I felt uncomfortable. I felt like who the fuck the pedophile that put this like this? Like who came up and thought that this was gonna be good? I just he's not Indian. He's a white boy. You know what I mean? He's a white boy, and they try to make him into like a Indian. Like, there's gonna be some people talking shit about it for sure. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not really talking shit about it. It just bothers me. It bothers me to have to sit through 3 hours and looking at a kid's ass like half of the time. Like, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. It's disturbing. Even part one didn't do that. Part two was just uncomfortable. You'll see if you watch the movie, you'll let me know. Let me know what you think if you go and watch Avatar. Um, I just I don't know. It's just too much little boy's booty, and not mm-mm. Did not sit well with me, especially that I know what Disney's about and what Disney does. It's just very uncomfortable. I'm very not happy about that part. Oh shit! It looks like. Hold on a second. I was just seeing something. Let me rewind it. Give me 1 sec. Let me stop this. I just noticed something for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. It might be a wet storm or maybe snow for New Year's Eve. And then going to New Year's Day, probably in the morning, they probably get some snow and some rain. So it's going to push up. It's going to feel warmer. And this is going to be a big storm on New Year's Day, I think. This year's going to kill a lot of people. Oh, man. It's going to be a lot of fucking tornadoes. Oh, no. We don't need a New Year's Day tornado outbreak. Fuck. Sorry about my French, but that if this holds true, this is going to be a severe tornado outbreak. And I predicted before when I seen things like this, I could tell you it was going to be a killer. This is definitely a killer. Damn, and I don't get any more days on here. I'm already at the end. So, oh man, that's not good. Florida's going to get hit by a little storm. It's not going to be tropical. It's just a low pressure that's going to go through Central Florida and come out on the Bahamas, and it's just going to dip down and dissipate. And then this is when the low pressure here that starts off. This is North Carolina, right off of North Carolina, and then it builds up the northeast, hits us as a nor'easter, and then a secondary nor'easter, a secondary low develops. So this is a two low system that's gonna come up the northeast here, and it's just gonna dump snow, a lot of freaking snow up here. And New York City is gonna get it. We're gonna get it here. They're already anticipating us getting a foot of snow. Let me bring it back here. That's a lot. That's a lot of snow. But I did want it for Christmas, but I just wanted a coating. I did. It's like I talked to the universe. The universe is like, "You've been a good boy this year, Rick." I was like, "Oh, thank you, Mother Nature. What are you gonna give me? I'm gonna give you what you wish for." I go, "Snow? Yes." Oh, yes. Thank you. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you how much you're gonna get. I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean how much I'm gonna get? I just want like a couple of inches. Well, you've been a good boy this year, Rick. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, and for that, I'm gonna give you a foot of snow. Motherfucker. Wait a minute. I didn't ask for a foot of snow. I asked for like 3 or 4 inches. You're giving me a foot. And maybe a couple of more inches on top of that. It's like, oh man, thank you, but okay, I got what I want for Christmas, a white Christmas, a snowy white Christmas. It's gonna. I'm definitely. I'm gonna record that and actually show you guys. Maybe I'll go for a walk, and I can show you guys the snowfall and how beautiful it looks when it snows. It's like, especially Christmas Day, because I'll be here Christmas Day, and I can go for like a little walk. Um, I'll probably have the car with me, so I could definitely maybe show you guys around with the snow. But that'll be next week, and I'll get that done next week, so you guys could be entertained with the snowfall. This joint tastes so good. But I'm gonna wrap up the show in 2 minutes. I want to thank those who came by. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Those in also in that's watching on Rumble, I truly appreciate it. If you're going to see Avatar 2, I'll tell you right now, it's worth watching it in 3D. It's so freaking worth watching in 3D. It's a great visual. Like the visual, especially when it comes to the CGI, it's wow, so clear on real 3D. Wow, amazing. It's gonna win Best Picture. It's gonna win awards. It's gonna win a lot of awards. My problem is Disney and showing off kids, and we already have problems with Balenciaga with the kids and their, you know, exploiting kids. Now you're doing it in a full feature movie and showing pretty much this kid's ass the whole movie. So, I mean, you'll let me know when you go watch it. Come back, and if you do watch it this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just come in and then let me know. You could come in and talk to me on YouTube at My Mind Over Your Matter or Rumble. If you could go on Rumble on your computer and talk to me in the chat. There you could also let me know what you feel or what you think about the movie. You can leave a comment too. And if you watch it and you agree with me about the kids' ass like being flaunted the whole movie, please let me know. Because I mean, this is worse than I wasn't even expecting that, and I felt uncomfortable, through the movie watching it. So, you'll let me know. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Those who are rewatching, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Leave me a like. Please subscribe both on Rumble and YouTube. I do this. I try to do it every day. But this is my review of Avatar 2. Go watch it and let me know what you think. And with that said, have a good night, a good morning, and a good afternoon. I'll catch you all on the flip side.